Welcome! Today Richard learns Point Salad, a 2 to 6 player game by Molly Johnson, Robert Melvin, and Shawn Stankewich with graphic design by Dylan Mangini, published by AEG and Flatout Games. Point Salad is a card drafting and tableau building game for 2 to 6 players. Players take turns building a salad of veggies and collecting points in order to score the most points for the ingredients in their salad. Point Salad contains 108 double-sided cards, with one of 6 vegetables represented on one of the sides of each card. Each vegetable type comes with 18 cards. For a 6-player game, use all cards of all vegetable types. For a 5-player game, remove 3 of every vegetable type. For a 4-player game, remove 6 of every vegetable type. For a 3-player game, remove 9 of each vegetable type. And for a 2-player game, remove 12 of each vegetable type, leaving only 6 for a 2-player game of each vegetable type. Return the unused cards to the box without revealing what they were. Next, take the cards that you will be using this game, shuffle them together, then flip the shuffled stack to the point side and create 3 roughly equal draw decks. Then flip over the top 2 cards of each deck to create a veggie market. On your turn, you may take 1 point card or 2 veggie cards. And whatever you chose, place that in your play area. You also have the option on your turn to turn a point salad card into a veggie card. But you may not change a veggie card back into a point card. At the end of a player's turn, make sure the veggie market has been filled, and then it goes to the next player to take their turn. If cards run out of the point deck, then take about half the cards from the next largest deck and place the bottom half of that into that gap. And of course, continue refilling the veggie market. The game is over when all the cards have been drafted. Players count up their total score according to the point cards they drafted. Each point card counts your entire veggie tableau. So this would count every card here, this would count every card here, this counts every card, and so forth. So for example, this would give you 2 points per carrot for 4 points, 1 point per pepper for 3 points, and -2 points per cabbage for -4 points. But for each pair of cabbage, this card gives 5 points, so we get 5 points for having 1 pair of cabbage. And this card gives 8 points per trio of tomato, onion, and lettuce for 8 points. If a player has a point card that requires comparison between players, and there's a tie, the player with the point card gets the points. So this says whoever has the most peppers gets 10 points. Well, because there's a tie, this player gets the 10 points. And the player with the most points total wins. If there's a tie between victory points, the player who played later in turn order is the winner. And just a quick note, the veggie in the corner of the card represents what is on the backside of the card. Thank you for joining me to learn Point Salad. I invite you to join me next time as I do a playthrough.